10 years of probation, serious felony charges, and a judge issuing a final warning. This courtroom moment shows the last chance before prison. The judge confirmed the defendant's identity as Christopher Bushnell. He had previously pleaded guilty to 2 felony charges. One charge was evading arrest using a vehicle. The second charge involved participating in organized criminal activity. Both cases carried a 10-year deferred probation agreement. The judge also reviewed the pre-sentence report.
Has everyone had an opportunity to review that report?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are there any additions or corrections to the report?
Just that it may indicate that he doesn't take full responsibility, but after speaking with him, he does take full responsibility for his actions and involvement in both cases.
I've also reviewed jail incident reports. Have you both been given a copy of those?
Yes, Your Honor.
So you're 17 now?
Yes, ma'am.
I don't think he turns 18 until
December 26th.
And Judge, if we need to go back and renegotiate an offer, obviously he's not even out of custody yet, and this is how he's acting.
Well, and
Your Honor, obviously due to his age, I want him to have the opportunity to get his life together. Obviously not going into adulthood with felony convictions. I have preached to him the importance of following the rules and not.
you can't do it, can you?
I can.
You cannot. 21 incident reports since January 25th of this year. 21. Fighting, calling officers names, stealing food, instigating fights, being a bully to other people in the dorm. Ridiculous. So if you can't follow rules in the jail, what makes you think you're going to come in here and I'm going to say, sure, go be on probation out in our community? After y'all shotgun, I mean, this is serious. I'm tired of the shootings. I'm tired of people. You could have killed somebody. And because you accidentally didn't kill somebody, you get to get a probation. Not today. If I could send you to ISF, I would consider it. I can't. At this point, I'm going to reject the plea agreements. We will set the cases for a review in about 30 days. Let's see.
The judge explained that different legal options had been discussed. However, the court decided to reject the current plea agreements. The cases were reset for a later date. The judge warned that repeated problems would only make things worse. If the case goes to trial, a jury will see all the evidence.
And you're going to end up in prison for up to 20 years because you can't follow the rules in our jail and you're acting like a little punk. So go stop acting like a punk, prove that you can behave, then we'll see what happens. When you come back next, I'll see how many of these I have. Go back with the bailiff.
The one allegation that would have been proved up is a misdemeanor assault from last year that was never filed by the police department.
Okay.
And it looks like we don't need to proceed on that.
So it looks like the recommendation is substance abuse.
ISS, right? Or substance abuse, ISS.
Well, it actually says substance abuse cognitive, and we can't do both. So
Is there one more than the other that we will do? Understanding that the problems are both cognitive and drug related. In your opinion, what do you think is best?
Cognitive first with JCDI applicant.
okay, that would make sense.
And so that would be our, I understand this isn't an agreement, I don't think, but this is what we're asking the court to do based on the pleas that have been entered in the probation's report.
I guess you're on the record. In talking with Mr. Blunt, I think that he will do, obviously he's not going to refuse ISF, but he was going to suggest that he's using or has used marijuana or THC in the past to cope with anxiety issues in lieu of ISF to perhaps try to pursue something through MHMR.
Well, he didn't just use THC. He also used methamphetamine, and I'm pretty sure that's not very good for anxiety.
Well, he's not contesting ISF.
Yeah. So, Mr. Blunt, you're on probation for an extremely serious offense. I could be sending you to prison today for a very long time for violating your probation. Sounds like probation's willing to work with you. You've done some positive things while you're on probation, which are good, that you are going to treatment. You've made a great deal of progress. Those are the things that I'm really concerned about, but they're not the only things I'm concerned about. You've got to follow all of the rules, not just some of them. You've got to get this drug deal kicked. If you don't, you're going to go to prison over drugs instead of really what you are, the underlying offense is. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
We're going to give you the opportunity. We're going to give you treatment. You take advantage of it and change that part of your life. Great.
The judge warned that continued drug issues could lead to prison time. Instead of focusing on the original crimes, drugs could become the reason for incarceration. The court offered one more chance through treatment. The judge made it clear this was a zero-tolerance situation. If treatment is not enough, the defendant must ask probation for more help. The judge explained it is better to spend 90 days in treatment than risk up to 20 years in prison.
20 years, right? Okay. So in cause number 15-21380, I'm going to find that you entered your pleas of true to counts 2 and 3 freely and voluntarily. Find those counts true. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty and revoke your probation, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to follow the recommendation of the district attorney in probation and continue you on probation in order that you enter and successfully complete the cognitive track of the ISF program. And then when you're released, you will enter and successfully complete the JCDI program. These programs are doing two different things. The first one is to help you make better decisions. It's about thinking and making better decisions. The JCDI program is the drug intervention program to help you with what you need, hopefully, to stop using drugs. So you're going to have all the tools that you need to make these better decisions, and then it's going to be up to you. Continue doing everything you're supposed to through your treatment and other things like that. It sounds like that hasn't been an issue. You're still on a deferred probation. You're still not convicted of this offense. If you're back in here again, in all likelihood, you will be convicted and you will be going to prison for a very long time. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yeah. If you would see where she is.
Treatment or prison, help or handcuffs. The choice is clear and the clock is ticking. Subscribe for more real courtroom decisions.